Today we will be making water fireworks and learning about the effects of density. The materials you will need for this experiment will be vegetable oil, food coloring, a glass of room temperature water, and a fork. The first step in this experiment is putting in the food coloring. Here I put 1 drop of red food coloring and 1 drop of blue food coloring, but you can do whichever ones you want. Just make sure you do 2 drops only. Here's what the oil should look like after you put the drops in. In this experiment, you can see the role density plays in it, as over time the food coloring drop to the bottom of the oil because they are more dense. The next step in this experiment is to take your fork and divide the big drops of food coloring. After using your fork, this is what your oil should look like. Next, put your oil into your water. Over time, you begin to see the food coloring going through the oil and into the water, causing a firework effect. Food coloring dissolves in water, but not in oil. So when you pour in your food coloring/oil mixture, the oil will float at the top of the water because it is less dense, and the food coloring will begin to dissolve once they sink through the oil and into the water. Some final things to be aware of when doing this experiment is to make sure you have a lot more oil than food coloring, as if you have too much food coloring, the firework effect will not work. Thanks for watching the video.